third time's a charm, and we are in Finsbury Park. I'm with Mans and Mikey, and we are doing a by the bar set. I'm going to put the full actual workout in the description, but if you haven't seen by the bars page, if you're into Cali, especially competitive calisthenics, check out their page. They've got 1v1 battles, they've got 2v2 battles. They're kind of flying the flag in the UK, or let's say London, because I'm not too tapped into the whole UK when it comes to competitiveness, but they're flying it for London when it comes to this battle stuff. They're doing frequent battles, and before the end of the year I definitely want to go out and compete against someone. I just got to lock back into my Calis. You see the form there on the muscle ups are looking a bit shaky, and that's because my main priority has been training for the marathon, which I'm actually 4 weeks out from. By the time this goes out, I've got 4 weeks, and then I take on Barcelona Marathon. For those of you that follow me for the running stuff, I was meant to do Valencia, but that fell through, and I had two options. I could either stop my training and just get back to Cali in the new year, or I could continue training and get a bib. For the options were Manchester or Barca. Manchester sold out, Barca hadn't sold out, so it's not a popular marathon. I was able to grab myself a bib, which I paid for, so I am looking forward to that. Because I've been training hard running wise, but also looking forward to it to get the running out of the way. Done, as you saw in my other running video, I've done like 11-12 weeks, 50k a week. And now last week, what did I hit? Like 49k, because I'm coming off the back of an injury, my Achilles soreness. I tend to get an Achilles soreness when I take my mileage up too drastically. So if I do 20k one week and then the following week I try and do 40k, either my left or right Achilles will say, hey, we're not ready for that kind of distance, and it will flare up and it will always put me back in my place and I have to slow it down again. So I did drop mileage for that reason, because there's no point me running on an injury when I'm so close to a marathon, and I also had the flu. So all that talk I was given in the other video saying, oh, excuses, no, I got to the stage where my excuses were bigger than me, or the pain from the injury was bigger than me, and I had to take a step back. But it's nothing, still got enough time, still feel confident, still got enough weeks left to get to those long distance runs. Last week I done a 28k and that felt good. This week I've got 32k. Sorry, last week I've done a 25k. This week I've got a 28k, and then I'll do a 32k, and then the tapering begins. But yeah, we're 4 weeks out from Barcelona Marathon. I'll be sure to document how training is going. Obviously, you've seen me in the gym doing a lot of lower body stuff, and that's what's taken a lot of time from my calisthenics training. And calisthenics being my favorite type of movement, it is hard because normally I wouldn't train this long for a marathon, but again, because the December marathon fell through, I've just decided, let me just stick to it. No point taking my foot off the gas and then having to put it back on the gas. I'm already in that flow state, so let me just keep going. Here, performing some dips. You got Mans, he's on pulls, or he might be on the muscle ups, not sure. But dips looking clean. It's just my muscle up form that I need to clean up, and that will all happen. Post marathon, I'll get back into my Cali bag, and by that time it will be better weather, I'm hoping, in London, and I'll be back on my training. To the left of me, you can see there's an Everlast punch bag. There was a foam that someone wrapped like foam around one of the bars and tape, and people used to punch that, but now you've got an actual punch bag there, which is dope. So maybe I'll start bringing gloves to the park and adding that into my workout, because I won't be doing cardio as much as I am now. I definitely won't be doing all 50k weeks. I'll be probably doing 10 to 20k a week, which is, I can't wait. But I just understand, and you have to respect the marathon, because I've done it twice, and it's the most challenging thing. I tell people this all the time, it's the most challenging thing I've ever done physically. There's nothing that can make you feel the way a full marathon makes you feel, in terms of pain, in terms of your legs locking up and cramping and you just having to, well, it's up to you what you do. But for me, first occasion of me doing a marathon was long. I thought I was Superman. Second time, I played it too safe, and by halfway, and I spoke too much, having conversations with Larry like it was happy days, and by halfway I knew the time that I wanted to get was out of the window. So my goal was just, let's finish this race without stopping, which I've done, but done in pain. And I've watched countless amounts of marathon vlogs, and there's not a guy or girl who does the marathon and says they weren't in pain. So it's like, yeah, it's mad. But you've got to respect the distance. And for those doing London for the first time, because there's quite a few of you, just make sure you're staying on top of your training. Honestly, it's going to be one of the hardest, if not the hardest thing you've had to physically push through. But yeah, looking forward to getting it out of the way to get back on top of my Cali training. Here I am performing some press ups. These are something I do on a daily basis. So even though they are difficult, and even though by this point I'm fatigued, it's fine to push through it. It's that muscle memory. They've got they've got 3 swing boxes in Finsbury Park. So they've got 2 in this specific part of the park. And if you look far in the distance, if you've got good eyes, in between that bench, there is one, and this little block behind me, where them people are running right now, there's actually a swing box there as well. And it literally gives you free access to a pair of dumbbells that go up to 15 kg. But you've also got kettlebells in there. So such a dope free initiative from Swing Fitness if you want to do some weighted reps, or if you just want to add some weights into your routine, if you want to go beyond body weight. Because I'm definitely post marathon going to get back on my weighted Cali and look to compete at a by the bars battle. That'll be a dope summer treat. But I know there's a lot of guys who don't do Cali, running and other types of things, and their whole thing is just Cali. So you're competing against some serious guys. So I want to be in for a good shot at actually winning my battle when I do go to compete. So I got to lock in on Cali, get my clean form back on the muscle ups, get my endurance back up, because that's an area where I take pride in doing endurance. Even though I've met a few people that will definitely out rep me for days, but I'm around a lot of people who are inspiring. So I'm around some dope trainers and coaches with Still Warriors. So I feel very fortunate to have the team that I have. Yeah, here's some burpees. Burpees ain't nothing new. I don't do them as often as I should be doing them, but they ain't nothing new. So yeah, we are coming to the end of this video. But for those of you that are subscribed due to the running content, I'm going to get a running video out next week. And for those of you that are here for the calisthenics outdoor training, here you go. Not the cleanest form. I do need to clean up and get back on my reps, especially muscle ups. But here we are, finishing the last 10 seconds. I'm trying to cater to the audience, because I realize some of you are only here for calisthenics and some of you are only here for running. Some of you, like me, are interested in both Cali and running. So I've been rinsing a lot of marathon videos, but hope that's all helped. Have a great day. Speak to you soon. Goodbye.